Good evening, and welcome to the 2025 Ridgefield High School Boys Hockey Senior Night. Tonight, we would like to take a moment to recognize 10 of our Ridgefield High School seniors. We would also like to wish the seniors on the Greenwich Cardinals the best of luck in their next chapter after graduation. Starting off for Ridgefield High School, goalie number 1, Andrew Sproul. Andrew has been playing hockey since the age of 4 when his dad encouraged him to give it a try. His most proud moment of club hockey is winning the AYHL with his Connecticut Chiefs team. He has been a goalie for Ridgefield High School for the last 2 seasons, and his most memorable moments have been beating Fairfield Prep in overtime and Darien to go to the FCAC finals. Off ice, he is a member of the Ridgefield High School Geography Club. He would like to thank his parents for their countless support in affording him to play the game of hockey and continue his love of being a goalie. He is joined by his parents, Mark and Jennifer, brother Frankie, and Michael, and his sister Caroline. Next up, we have forward number 3, Clayton Walsh. Clayton has been playing hockey since the age of 4 when his dad suggested trying it, and he has been hooked ever since. Growing up, he has played for RHS, and most of his memorable moment was winning the gold medal at the Liberty Cup in Philadelphia with his current teammates. Clayton is a first-year varsity member, and so far his favorite memory was scoring his first goal against Xavier. Off the ice, Clayton is an avid golfer and challenges anybody to a round of golf. He plans to study business economics in the future and would like to continue playing hockey at the intramural level. He would like to thank his mom and dad, youth coaches, and high school coaches for all their support while playing hockey. He is joined by his parents, Patrick and Kathleen, sisters Delaney and Kylie, and sister McKinley in spirit. Next up, we have forward number 5, Angelo Simonello. Ange's been playing hockey since age 3 when encouraged by listening to stories of his uncle's hockey days. He played youth hockey with RHS and the Up North Junior Rangers. One of his most memorable moments was playing in between periods in a game in Madison Square Garden with the New York Rangers. Angelo is a 4-year varsity letterman, and his favorite memory is winning FCAC's freshman year. Ange is also a member of the Ridgefield High School National Honor Society and will be attending the University of Richmond to study biochemistry and play club hockey. He would like to give a huge thanks to his parents for supporting him both on and off the ice, along with his coaches who have taught him valuable life lessons. He is joined by his parents, Angelo and Amy, brother Justin, sister Ava, and although not here tonight, his brother Matthew is watching via live bar. Up next, defenseman number 7, Jack Kirshner. Jack has played hockey since the age of 4 when his mom encouraged him to give it a try. He has played throughout Connecticut and New York and has fond memories of playing in the Pee Wee Quebec tournament and pond skating with his teammates. He has played the last 2 years on Ridgefield varsity as a defenseman and is a member of the varsity lacrosse team at Ridgefield High School. He will be continuing his lacrosse career at Franklin and Marshall College, where he plans to study business. He would like to thank his mom and dad for their continued support through the years. He is joined by his parents, Steve and Laura, sister Emma, and brother Peter. Now we have defenseman number 9, Jake Hurst. Jake has been playing hockey since 9 years old in the Raha program, except for 2 years when he played in Germany for the Bad Neumann, Rock Pipers, and Frankfurt Rolling, which took him all over Europe competing. His most memorable moments were a buzzer beater to win bronze at Can-Am and an overtime shootout winner in Frankfurt, Germany. He has played the last 2 years in varsity, and his favorite memory so far has been beating Fairfield Prep in overtime. That was electric. Jake is a member of the Ridgefield High School varsity lacrosse team, a National Honor Society member, a volunteer for Spear, and an avid skier. He most likely plans to attend Penn State University to study finance and play some club and intramural hockey. He would like to thank his coaches and teammates for their support, his dad for being his mentor on and off the ice, and his mom for being his biggest fan and pretending to understand German. He is joined by his parents, Jared and Kim, sister Sammy, and brother Chase. Up next, we have forward number 11, Will Britton. Will started playing hockey at age 7 when he attended a training club by his friend's dad. He played for the club team Hamden and Raha. One of his most memorable moments was winning silver Can-Am with Hamden. However, he credits his band Raha team for creating lifelong friendships with his boys. He has been a 4-year varsity letterman, and his favorite moment was winning SCI's freshman year. He will be attending UConn in the fall to study business and play some club hockey. We would like to thank his dad for his unconditional support no matter how far the drive or conditions. His mom, always making sure he is okay, even when he doesn't want her to. And Jason for all the hockey lessons and pregame speeches. He is joined by his mother, Kristen, father, Billy, brothers James and Nolan, Jason, Uncle Cody, Aunt Cara, and Grandma and Grandpa Britton. Next we have defenseman number 12, Teddy Stroll. Teddy has been playing hockey since the age of 3 because everybody in his dad's family has played hockey, so he's keeping with the family tradition. He has played for the Connecticut Junior Rangers and Connecticut Chiefs, and his favorite memory is winning the AYHL with the Chiefs. Teddy is a first-year varsity player and member of the Ridgefield High School Geography Club. He plans to study politics with minors in international affairs and economics and play some hockey. He would like to thank his parents for everything they have done for him throughout his hockey career. He is joined by his parents, Mark and Jennifer, brothers Teddy and Michael, and sister Caroline. Up next, defenseman number 14, Blake Schlepper. Blake began in love of hockey at age 7 when he begged his parents to sign him and his brother up then for lessons. He has played for the Raha program his entire youth career, and his most memorable moment was winning gold at Can-Am with his current teammates and best friends. He has been a varsity starter for the past 3 years, and his favorite moment is scoring his first goal against Trumbull. Off ice, Blake is most proud of his academic achievement of being an honor roll student at Ridgefield High School and spreading the love of hockey by coaching the Ice Bites. He would love to thank his parents for their constant support and his coaches and teammates for their dedication and love of the sport. He is joined by his parents, Jack and Jen, brothers Ben and Evan. Next, we have defenseman number 19, Mason Blockley. Mason has been playing hockey since the age of 3 and is then encouraged to give it a try. He has played competitively with Raha and Connecticut Junior Rangers. His favorite Raha memory was winning silver at K&M and a proud achievement it has being a member of the 42-2 Connecticut Junior Rangers team. He has been a 4-year varsity letterman and his favorite moment was winning FCX freshman year. Off ice, he throws javelin and discus for the Ridgefield High School track and field team. He plans to study business and play some hockey, club hockey after high school. He would like to send a shout out to his parents and grandparents for putting forth so much effort, time, and money into hockey in his career and continue to push him to be a better player. He is joined by his parents, Chris and Jen, brother Carson, sisters Evangelina and Serafina, and grandparents Mimi and Poppy. Lastly, we have number 21 forward Ryan McNicholas. Ryan has been skating almost as long as he has been walking back to his older brothers. He has played his entire youth career at Raha and attributes all of his memorable moments to his weekend spent at Can-Am with his teammates. Ryan has been a starting forward at varsity for 3 years and just enjoys being around his teammates on the ice, pond skating, and team bonding events. Off ice, he volunteers as a member of the Lions Heart Club and ASP. Ryan would like to thank his siblings for pushing him to be a better hockey player and persevering through tough times. We would like to thank his parents for the long drives and long conversations about hockey. Their endless support is priceless. He is joined by his parents, Tom and Veronica, sister Kate, and brothers Kevin and Owen. For all the seniors, we wish you all the best after graduation. We have loved watching you grow as players and young men. This class truly is a family, and you will be surely missed. Thank you so much for the memories, guys.
And welcome in, Tiger fans. I'm Michael Conciatore, alongside Christian Conciatore for today's presentation of Tigers hockey on MVP TV. It's the Tigers versus the Cardinals of Greenwich today for tonight's Saturday night matchup. It's also senior night. Happy senior night to all those seniors out there for this Tigers team. There are 10 of them listed here. Andrew Sproul, number 1, will be the starting senior goaltender for tonight's game against the Cardinals. The Tigers are 8-6, coming off of the overtime victory against St. Joe's, where Mason Blockley, number 19, scored the overtime winner and sent things home and finished that game off. The Greenwich Cardinals are 5-7-1 coming into this game. They just lost their last game 4-1 to Notre Dame Prep. The Lancers beat the Cardinals. Now, Christian, what are we thinking? Last game, there were some fireworks. 5-0, the Tigers won that one. What are you thinking for tonight's game?
Yeah, it's going to be a great matchup between two teams that are definitely rivals in this FCAC division and conference. And Greenwich, the last time, was on the losing end of it, 5-0 the score, and that was 5 power play goals for Ridgefield. That was at Dorothy Hamill Ice Arena in Greenwich, Connecticut. And so Greenwich is certainly going to be looking for revenge tonight on this senior night. It was great to see all the seniors with their families before the game, but they are going to be ready to go and hopefully give their parents and fans, high school classmates alike, a great show tonight as we get ready for Saturday night action.
We'll get the national anthem just as the warm-ups are wrapping up right now. We'll get the starting lineups as well, and then we'll be ready for center ice puck drop starting this first period off in this game between the Tigers and the Cardinals. Stick around, stay tuned.
On forward, number 10, George Holtman. Number 14, at center, Trent O'Neill. On defense, number 20, William Flattown. On defense, number 25, Bowman Farmer. Number 30, Luca Piazza. Now, number 11, Will Britton. Starting on right wing, number 21, Ryan McNicholas. Your starting center is number 5, Angelo Simonella. On defense, number 14, Blake Schlepak. On defense, number 19, Mason Blackley. And we go tonight for the Tigers, number 1, Andrew Sproul. At this time, we would ask everyone to rise for the singing of the national anthem by Ridgefield's own Ashley Knowles.
Oh, sing, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Well, fans, after that fantastic performance of the national anthem and fantastic reading of PA and the lineups by Mr. Breezak, great job from him, we are about set to get started for this Tigers senior night in this game between the Tigers and the Cardinals. It's going to be an exciting one, as Christian was talking about in the pregame. I mean, it was 5-0. The Tigers scored 5 power play goals after working on it in practice the Monday prior. And it really paid off, that work in the practice, and highlighted what they could do in game. Let's see what Greenwich can do to respond to this.
Yeah, absolutely, Michael. And like I said, Greenwich is going to be coming out hungry. I believe they're definitely going to have a lot on their plate tonight. I would put them at a small favorite over this Ridgefield Tigers team, even though they're at home. And I expect the Ridgefield Tigers to have a lot of their seniors getting in on the action. I think you made the prediction before we got on air that it was going to be an all-senior starting 5, and that does appear to be true.
It's a fantastic night, and it's one of these nights that these seniors will always remember. And let's see if they will always remember it in a positive light or a negative light for both sides. The Tigers will start off defense number 19, Mason Blockley, who scored the overtime winner against the St. Joe's Cadets on Wednesday in the overtime win, 2-1. Number 14 and Blake Schlapbach, number 14. You can actually see that Mason Blockley highlight on our YouTube short, Memory to Video Productions on YouTube. And on our Instagram at Tiger Hockey Nation. Starting forwards for these Tigers, number 5, Angelo Simonella, number 21 on right wing, Ryan McNicholas, and number 11, Will Britton. And of course, the starting goaltender, number 1, Andrew Sproul, on his senior night. The Tigers will get in quick. With a good forecheck here, but now taken by O'Neill of Greenwich. Stolen by Blockley, and now Will Britton will hit his man on the reverse check, but he'll lose possession. He'll gain it back below the goal line. O'Neill will help out his defenseman, and a really big hit there from Simonello. O'Neill keeps his ground. Now O'Neill's swinging through the neutral zone. It's a one-on-one opportunity, and now a nice move on Blockley will get around him, and almost a pass move there towards the net will be steered off into the corner by Sproul. Kept in at the point for Greenwich. Here's the shot, big save by Sproul. He'll cover that one up for a stoppage of play early in the first.
Yeah, good job. Good job by Sproul early there, but let's take a look at this move. But that was a little bit of a dangle PlayStation move by the forward there for Greenwich. Almost pulled it off.
The Cardinals will win the faceoff in their offensive end, but now Timmy Gallagher is sprung ahead by a Cardinals stick in the neutral zone. Now Kirchner with this shot as he walks into the zone. That one will just go wide. Gallagher into the neutral zone to have a nice regroup for the Tigers. Bennett Rose slapping it ahead over to Hertwig there, and now in the corner of the offensive zone for the Tigers on the near side. Keeping that one in is Kirchner, getting a shot towards the net, and it will actually go on goal. Good forecheck here from Timmy Gallagher now. Kirchner keeps the puck in. This time it will get out off the stick of Odelfelt. Tigers going the other way. Bennett Rose will hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Now out of the net comes Pradka. That puck is wrapped along the boards there by Ryan Matthews, defenseman for the Cardinals. It's taken by the Tigers and now quickly gotten out towards the neutral zone off the steal. Carson Blockley can't handle that puck as it goes deep into the Tigers' defensive end. The save off the half-wall shot there by Sproul. Teddy Sproul now, brother of Andrew, also his senior night tonight, will move the puck up north, and Braden Kaseman will collide with a Cardinal player at the top of the Tigers' defensive zone. Greenwich gets it in deep after hitting the red line with Brady Lizjack. Now coming the other way here are the Tigers. Looks like Kaseman now holding possession for the Tigers, passing it with a drop pass over to Simonello, who gets a shot from the half wall. It will be blocked by Lizjack's skate. Taking it the other way, Teddy Johnson, junior forward, will now cut towards the middle on the forehand, and he's hit off the puck there from Simonello. Nice hit to get the offensive player in a dangerous scoring area off the puck.
Yeah, we know that's what Angelo Simonello is known for, and showing more of that there. Let's take another look. Bang! Big collision there. Simonello just actually gets a glancing blow on the Greenwich player, but sends him to the ice, and we get a whistle now. Timmy Gallagher will be out to take the draw.
Really nice hit there from Simonello. The puck went out of play off of the body of a Tiger, and that shot is now on Sproul. He'll cover that one up as it stayed on the ground. We'll get another stoppage of play face-off deep in the Ridgefield end to the right of Andrew Sproul, as you can see on our behind-the-net cam there. Gallagher in to take the face-off, trying to move it and win it backwards, and now it's taken here by the Cardinals. Good forecheck here from Britton. And now it gets up to the point. Farmer now with the shot. That one will go wide. Looks like Gallagher with an indirect pass all the way down the length of the ice. And it looks like it will be an icing, even though Mason Blockley beat it out. That's not how the icing rule works here. And it will be a stoppage.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there. But right now, Greenwich looks like they have the faster skaters. They've got the better legs right now. Not sure, maybe, you know, Tigers team spent a lot of time on the ice before the game, but they don't have the same amount of jump right now that Greenwich has.
Tigers, of course, wearing the white uniforms, going right to left on your screen. Ryan McNicholas, as the forechecker, gets the puck in the corner. Now goes around his defensive man. And the Cardinals, wearing red, going left to right on your screen, will head north up the ice and up the boards. Kirchner will steal that in the neutral zone. We go back ahead now. Coming away with it is the Cardinals, trying to stretch the zone. But now it's stolen here from Kirchner at the point. Drop pass to Bennett Rose from McNicholas' stick. Will be intercepted. It will be sent down the length of the ice by Joe Lewis of the Cardinals. It will be an icing. 11 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first.
This will be an opportunity now for Ridgefield with an offensive zone draw. And Greenwich has had a tough time right now setting up an offensive stance because Ridgefield has been able to maintain their composure. So right now, two teams at a stalemate early in the first.
Face-off one here by the Cardinals, and they're moving quick through the neutral zone. Teddy Aronson will hit the red line. He'll dump it in deep. Now his wing partner in Theo Fowles will be the first player on that, but the Tigers get it out to the neutral zone. It will be a delayed offsides of the Cardinals. Kirchner from his own end. The stretch pass all the way down towards the opposite end of the boards. Over for Joey Couch. He'll leave that one over here for Clayton Walsh. And now it goes back over to Couch. He'll make a turnaround shot. It will be blocked and gotten out to the neutral zone. He'll slap that one over towards his defensive partner there for a Tigers neutral zone regroup, and they'll get the puck deep. Wrapped puck will make it all the way out to the neutral zone, past the red line. Jack DeMarco now is on that puck. Move it forward, over to Breezak. Now the puck has gotten in over the red line. Braden Kaseman now holding possession. He'll pass it over to DeMarco, who can't get it out of the zone. The shot will be wide and stopped by Sproul. Now gotten in front, here's the shot, and a nice save with the blocker there by Sproul on the shot from Teddy Johnson. Right in front of the net there, he had. At the point, here's the shot. It will be blocked. The Cardinals still have possession. They'll move it back over to the point. Here's the shot from Farmer. It will just go wide. Cardinals getting it down low now in front of the net for Johnson. It will go batted into the air and just wide of the net. As Sproul gets over to cover the area, it did go wide of that post. Here's the shot from the point. It's whiffed on, and now the Tigers will get it out to an open area in the Greenwich Cardinals zone and just go for a five-man change. They were out there for a while.
Yeah, tired guys out there for Ridgefield. They had to go for a change. They're not able to clear out in front. Couple chances there for Greenwich. There's another one goes on net for them. And let's take another look here. Bouncing puck, Greenwich wasn't able to find it.
Face-off one here by the Tigers. They're going to try to stretch the ice. Towards the far end, Gallagher now from his own end. Moving it over to Hertwig. Dynamic duo. Moving forward with speed. Gallagher now hit off the puck, and it looks like it's a delayed offsides. Now the puck enters the neutral zone. Blockley trying to enter the offensive area, but now it's stolen here by Autofeld. He'll hit the red line, he'll dump it in deep, and he will be the first player on that puck. If not for Will Britton, who gets to it first below the goal line. Now Dean Scully trying to move it forward. He's got some speed, but now it'll be stolen there for number 12, and Theo Fales. Now holds it on his forehand. Here's the shot. Big pad save there from Sproul, and the rebound collected by Gallagher and moved forward. Tigers will hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Will Britton is on the forecheck. Looks like Farmer will get possession of that puck. Will go high off the glass, kept in here by McNicholas. Holding the puck at the blue line, and that one will be an offsides. In front of the net, it looked like number 20 was giving him the business. Will Flatto was hitting Will Britton.
Let's see what was happening in front of the net here. It looks like a player down for Ridgefield, and the Greenwich player definitely had something to do with that. No call on the ice as it stands. Let's take another look, yeah. Nothing doing, though, as far as power play. And that's the thing. Greenwich knows that they cannot take penalties in this game. They gave up 5 power play goals to this Ridgefield team last time, and those were the only goals of the game.
Here's Schlappak now from his own area. Tigers with a very nice breakout of their own defensive end. Now the shot from Kirchner was more of a pass over to Rose, and he just misses his man.
Surprised they're letting this play go on with that net slightly off.
Oh, yes, it is, Christian. You called it there, and the referee will just come right in front and try to fix it as the puck goes in front of the net, and that one will be stuffed by the pad there of Bratka.
You never see that, Michael. We talk about it, and that's what I've always wanted them to do, and look at this. Now we get a little bit of game flow.
The shot will be shoveled towards Sproul. He'll cover that one up and get a stoppage of play, face off deep in the Ridgefield end.
Yeah, you can see Sproul's name there at the bottom of your screen. We're highlighting some of the seniors on this senior night for the Tigers.
Face-off won by the Cardinals. That shot will be deflected up and out of play. So another face-off in the Ridgefield end to the right of Sproul. Now, it is senior night for these Ridgefield Tigers seniors, but thankfully it will not be their last games. The Winter Garden in Ridgefield, Connecticut, as they will be playing their last 2 games of the season, one against Darien and one against Fairfield Prep, to end off the year, the 19th and 20th games of the season. Back to the action, about 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go. That one will be swatted into the zone by the Cardinals. Good hit there by Braden Kaseman. He's been a frequent call-up for this Tigers team as he started the year off on JV. He's been playing a lot of varsity minutes. Now here's the shot. Big save by the blocker of Sproul. Collected by Breezak, and he'll hit the red line. He'll dump it in deep, but it looks like he didn't hit it, and it will be an icing against the Tigers.
Yeah, nothing too bad about the icing call in this league. They can get some fresh legs out there, but too many chances in front for these Greenwich Cardinals. Let's take another look at this one as Sproul has to come up big again. Rebound swatted away.
Really nice stop, point blank, right in front of Sproul and right in front of that crease area. He just makes the big save and stays tall. Another stop from the point, shovel back in front. Now a big rebound in the slot, a backhand try, and that one will go behind the net. Dean Scully for the Tigers. He'll hit the boards, and he'll get it down the length of the ice for an icing. It looks like he was trying to spring his man forward. Number 6, Craig Hartwig.
Take a look at another save here for Sproul, and a couple of them there, and he's always in good position. You can take a look at how he's tracking the puck tonight. He looks like he's on his game.
Gallagher in to take the face-off against Brett Brower. Brower will win it back for the Cardinals, but it's a bit too hard as it goes down the length of the ice off the Cardinal stick. Greenwich is going to have to regroup in their own end. They're going to send it down the length of the ice, but it will hit Sproul. So no icing. They'll get a clean change, and the play will not stop. Trent O'Neill now entering the offensive zone on the right side, holding possession. Still has it. Now Carson Blockley looks like he thought he was rung up for a penalty, so he stopped skating a little bit as he had possession in his own corner. But now the Tigers will get it out of the ice, down the length of the ice, but it will not hit the goal line, so no icing. The referee had his hand in the air to indicate the call, but then put it down as it did not make the full 200 feet. Ryan
Tigers
McNicholas
right now playing a lot of defense. Sorry, Michael. But Tigers right now playing a lot of defense. They just got to try to get away to break the puck out. Puck's in deep. This way they can set up the offense. They haven't been able to do that yet.
Now in front of Sproul, Simonello will handle that puck, and it looks like a Cardinal player was on the ground. It looks like Ryan McNicholas, number 21, will go to the box. 2 minutes for interference.
Yeah, that's not the recipe that the Tigers had for tonight's game, and neither of these two teams want to take penalties. Tigers now will go to the kill, which they have been good on this year. Sproul, and that's a big part of it, having a good goaltender on your PK. If he can maintain that good play.
Cardinals now with possession in the offensive zone. Skating around their players. The Tigers now holding a strong box to keep them on the outskirts of the zone. Looks like Gilbride at the point, at the top of this power play. The shot from the half wall down low for Ottelfeld will be swallowed up by Sproul for a stoppage of play. Face off back in the Ridgefield zone.
Yeah, Sproul right now is just seeing the puck well, and the saves don't look flashy because he's just in such good position that he doesn't have to make a diving stop.
Now, Christian mentioned that Tigers' penalty kill has been good, and he was not wrong. They have 2 shorthanded goals for, and then they have 4 goals that they have been scored on the power play. That's pretty good considering that they have much more than 20 penalty kills that they have already killed this season. Gotten out of the zone by Schlappak here. And Farmer will now collect the puck in his own defensive end. He'll swing the other way and he'll enter the offensive zone from the left side. Puck will be gotten out by Simonello as he indirects that puck all the way down the length of the ice below the goal line. Trent O'Neill will take possession for the Cardinals, and he'll hit his winger in Holdsworth. Trent O'Neill now on the delayed offsides. Definitely should have been delayed, but the referee will call the whistle.
47 seconds to go here in the PK for the Tigers, and as we near the end of this first period, Tigers really haven't had much offense to show for themselves. If they can get some momentum with a good PK, maybe they can start.
Cardinals gotten it into the offensive zone. One of their players takes a spill in the corner. Now Ian Breezak trying to play hard defense on the half wall. Carson Blockley swings it over towards the other side. There's a big hit towards the Tigers bench. And there's another one from Simonello. Good job by Breezak to get it out of the zone. He was almost sprung ahead there on the odd man rush. But it will be stopped by the Cardinals, and they'll get it back in their offensive zone. Here's the shot. Big save by the southpaw and Sproul, and he'll cover that one up for a stoppage play face-off from the Tigers' end.
Boy, Breezak would have been absolutely gone if he had fresh legs. He was out there for a long time on this penalty kill. And so now they only have a few more seconds to kill, do the Tigers, before it's back to even strength.
Gallagher on the ice here for Ridgefield. He'll lose that face-off, so the Cardinals will go to work. Beautiful block there from Craig Hertwig as he was hit down on the ground, but he makes the block as he was going down. Nice move there from Mason Blockley trying to get around his man and Mikey Gilbride, and he does so cleanly, but will lose possession in the corner. Craig Hertwig now, shot from the corner. Big save there by Pratka. It will be covered up for a stoppage of play. It looks like 5-on-5 even strength hockey.
Yep. Tigers get their man back out. Priatka for the Greenwich Cardinals has not had a lot of work tonight, so maybe the Tigers can catch them cold if they take more sneaky shots like that. That was a quick release.
Face off now in the skates there of Gallagher. Good step here from Blockley, and now it's a one-on-one. The Cardinals moving fast, making a nice move, and a beautiful back check there from number 13 and Timmy Gallagher, getting all the way back as the center on the face-off position. Great job to stop that play. Blockley now the indirect pass over to Gallagher. It will not be icing as he slaps it forward deeper into the zone. Hertwig now goes towards the front of the net. Now the Cardinals will take over with Holdsworth. Still holding it on the forehand there. Nice hit. And it looks like no call. That was a very clean hit there from Hertwig to get his man off the puck. Here's the shot from Breezak. That will be stopped by the glove there of Pratka. Face off in the Cardinal end.
Yeah, it was interesting. The Ridgefield player looks like he almost took him down from behind, but Michael says clean hit, so I'll go ahead along with that. Let's take another look, though, on the other end. With this Greenwich chance, doesn't really get a good chance off, or a good shot off, I should say, but again, Sproul tracks it the whole way.
Face-off won here by Bennett Rose, the Tigers. Joey Couch on the ice with Clayton Walsh as his wingerman. Good forecheck here from Couch. Here's the shot from the half wall. It will be stopped there by Pratka. Face-off in the Greenwich zone.
Well, here we go now. Priaka on the other end of the ice for the Cardinals here has had now to stop a couple of pucks. Both goaltenders look good. Who's going to crack first?
You can see the junior varsity players lined up along the boards towards that Tiger locker room. Always showing support, and especially here on this senior night. Tigers now moving forward. Here's the shot. And it will go wide of the goaltender there, Clayton Walsh, holding possession, trying to move it towards the corner. Now it's snuffed out by the Cardinals. Here's Carson Blockley stepping down from his defensive role. Teddy Sproul will also do the same. Backhanded pass towards the slot from Blockley. And will be chipped down the length of the ice. No icing is called. As as it doesn't make it all the way down there. Teddy Sproul makes a backhand pass in front of his brother there, in front of his crease across the zone. Timmy Gallagher will be hit off the puck. Now it's Craig Hertwig. Wins the forecheck. Now holding possession on his forehand. And it's gotten all the way down the length of the ice there from Teddy Johnson. Icing against the Cardinals.
Boy, I mean, these teams got to remember, you got to hit the red line before we can send it down the length of the ice. There have been a lot of icings in this first period. You can see the referees kind of hesitant to call it, though. If they can wave it off, they will.
Now the last time these two teams played, the Cardinals and the Tigers, it was at Dorothy Hamill Ice Rink in Greenwich, Connecticut. The second period ended off with a bang with 0.5 seconds left. It was Ryan McNicholas potting the big power play goal right off the faceoff as soon as the puck dropped. It was put in the back of the net before time expired. And you can actually see that clip of those two teams and of that great moment during the Ranger game tomorrow on the MSG 150 and 50. During that segment, they will show that clip of the .5 goal there from Ryan McNicholas, so be sure to tune in to some Ranger hockey. I know Ranger and Tiger fans will be excited to see that one.
Yeah, and believe me, everybody has already seen it here on MVP TV, and holy moly, Tigers almost cut in front and scored the first goal.
That was a really good play there from Craig Hertwig just at the end of the period. Let's take a quick look right before we send it off.
Yeah, out of nowhere here, they come flying in, cut to the net, and a good poke check by the goaltender there for the Cardinals. Priaka, both goaltender Sproul and Priaka have been perfect so far through one. Nothing as we head to the first intermission.
We'll get a fresh sheet of ice for the second period. Stick around, stay tuned. The Tigers 0, the Cardinals 0 here at the Winter Garden Ice Arena in Ridgefield, Connecticut. Second period action shortly. And fans, welcome back. Second period action about to start in this game at the Winter Garden Ice Arena in Ridgefield, Connecticut, between the Tigers and the Cardinals. Still knotted up at 0. Christian, what'd you see from both sides?
Yeah, I mean, Greenwich actually, I think, is the faster team right now in what should be a good matchup for Ridgefield on their senior night. I think both teams are going to be happy with where they're at right now, but maybe Ridgefield not so much because of the fact that they weren't able to set up the offense. They haven't had a power play yet, but we know that their power play has been good, so we'll look to see if they get a chance in this second period.
And that had to be a big part of the Greenwich Cardinal game plan today as you go into this game. Even if you do get down, and of course they haven't been down yet, it's still 0-0 in this game, stay out of the box. They saw what the Tigers' power play is capable of, especially when they gave them 10 or 9 power play opportunities. The Tigers were able to cash in on some of them, so it's got to be a big part of the Cardinals game today to say, let's take it easy a little bit on the after the whistle stuff. As that puck is sent down like the ice by the Tigers, and a face-off will be in the Ridgefield end.
Yeah, and even during play, I think Greenwich is going to be trying to minimize the potential for minor penalties by getting those poke checks in the feet and that. So Ridgefield can take advantage of that, try to use that time and space if they have it, which they haven't so far.
Simonello in to take the face-off here for the Tigers. He's going to push that one forward, kept in by Farmer. Passed over to his defensive partner. That one is tipped wide. That puck is now turned towards the net. It will go wide. The Tigers able to get it out to the neutral zone. Farmer now, the backhanded indirect pass, stolen by McNicholas. Shot off of Bennett Rose's pad. And now the Cardinals will go to work from their own end. O'Neill hits the red line, dumps it in deep. That one will be on net. Sproul will play that one a little bit softer there for Scully. That puck now on the half wall by Farmer. Now Holdsworth will go to work here for the Cardinals, trying to reverse the side. Kirchner now with speed coming around the net and passing it forward. Tigers unable to get it past the red line. And Gallagher will now go for the regroup there with Scully. Scully passes over to Britton, and now it's back in his possession there in the Tigers' end. Britton trying to get it out with the backhand. It's kept in by the Cardinals at the point. And now shot and steered off into the corner. Big rebound ahead for Joe Lewis, and now very nice stick lift on his stick to make him unable to shove it towards the net. That pass blocked by Hertwig as he got down on a knee to make it. Dean Scully now, high off the glass and out, all the way out to the neutral zone for Gallagher. He'll enter the offensive zone. It looks like his feet went in before the puck. He didn't have possession, so it is offsides. The Cardinals coming the other way on the one-on-one. Here's the shot. Big save there by Sproles. He steers it off the corner. Mason Blockley finishes his check there on Oglefeld. He'll take possession now below the goal line from his own end. Trying to stretch the zone. It's now a breakaway here for Joey Couch on the forehand to the backhand. The shot. Big save there by Prakta. Big rebound comes out. Here's the backhand pass to Clayton Walsh, and he scores! The Tigers make it 1-0 off of Walsh's shot. And what a goal, Tigers!
What a fantastic job by Couch. Oh no. Referee signals no goal. What is the call here? I was about to say that Couch did a great job of sticking with the play after he wasn't able to score on that beautiful breakaway move. Got it around the net, pass out in front, and what are they going to call here? Some kind of goaltender interference or something?
Unsure of what the referees blew the whistle for. Let's take another look at it. It looks like the goalie's a little bit injured, but I don't see that being a reason to call the goal off.
All right, so some concern for the goaltender, Priyatka, as we'll take another look at this breakaway by Couch. Makes the move to the backhand, great save. And yeah, he loses an edge right there, and you can see the goaltender go down, and that's an awkward little non-contact injury. You can see his blade. Oh yeah, there's his blade coming off the skate. It's sitting there on the ice. Let's see it from the other side now. can see it. You can see his blade comes off of the skate, and goaltender goes down, spinning around on one leg. That's where he's injured, and that's an equipment failure. Puck goes in. Goaltender's out of the goal. So there will be an offensive zone face-off now for the Tigers. No goal.
So Ridgefield, after Clayton Walsh deposited a goal on his senior night, it seemed like a clean play. I don't know if the Tiger player made contact with Pratka to eventually make his skate blade come off of his skate boot there in his tube. But an unusual call there. And if the Cardinals grab possession of the puck, of course it would stop the play dead, but I think the Tigers held possession the whole time. The shot is on net. Kaseman now makes the indirect pass out to the neutral zone. Cardinals get away with one there, as still believe it should be 1-0 Tigers, but the score remains 0-0. Craig Hertwig now moving it forward through the neutral zone, and the Cardinals will now go for defensive zone regroup. They'll send it down the length of the ice, and it will not be icing as it hits Sproul's pad. Now Mason Blockley trying to get it forward here for the Tigers. The Cardinals will wrap it in on the glass there, and Kaseman will take possession. Kaseman moves it over. Now Hertwig passes it over to Sproul. Kaseman now trying to stretch the zone. That puck will just go past Gallagher's stick, and now just 11 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the second period.
Yeah, weird play there on the goal/no goal, as it looks like we have the same goaltender in there for Greenwich, right? It's still Priatka. So they probably just snapped a new blade in there, and no injury, so everybody's okay.
Still interested to see why they called the goal off. And we're trying to work on that information now with some information being gathered from the people inside of the ring. And now gotten out towards the neutral zone. Kirchner with some speed. Loses possession of the puck. He'll get it back. Now passes towards the front for Ryan McNicholas. That one will be stopped before getting there. Simonello on the forecheck. Now the puck bobbled in front of Pratka, and it's sent down the length of the ice on Sproul once again. The Cardinals in this game today have been really good at dumping the puck but not getting an icing, as they're just fluttering it on net from about 150 feet away. Very useful play. Now Simonello enters the offensive zone from the right side. He's gotten off the puck there from Mikey Gilbride. Joey Couch will help him out. Now Schlappak will walk and take a shot. It will go wide. Schlappak actually opened up the scoring in the 5-0 victory that the Tigers handed towards the Cardinals last time these two teams met up in the first time in this regular season. Mason Blockley now with possession in the corner. The lefty holds, and it's now gotten off the puck by Gilbride. Good forecheck here from Clayton Walsh as he passes it down low to Joey Couch. Towards the front of the net. Now Walsh trying to get in on it. Now Will Britton will have to take the meandering puck out to the neutral zone, and he'll get it in deep after he hits the red line. Clayton Walsh now. Puck gotten around him. Farmer tries to get it out, but it's kept in by Blockley. He'll pass it down low for Walsh, and now he puts it in front for Britton. Hertwig holding possession. He'll play it down low for Walsh and Britton as it wraps along towards the other side. Two Tigers, two Cardinals trying to get the puck out of the corner. And now it's finally gotten out by the Cardinals. Timmy Gallagher going to have to regroup with his team in his own end. It's Blockley on the far end. Now Hertwig gets a 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Tigers. Hertwig on the forehand. Turns back towards the net now, and that one will be stopped, shoved back into the corner where Hertwig will get possession. And he'll send that down the length of the ice towards his own goal as his pass intended for Blockley goes over his stick. Blockley now moving the puck forward. He'll get it in on net from the neutral zone, and it will be covered up there by Pratka. Stoppage of play, face-off in the Cardinal zone.
For whatever reason, both the teams are finding it easier to play at the far end of the ice, much to the dismay of all of our viewers at home, because it's much easier to see on the near end. But Tigers right now able to generate some offense, keeping the puck hemmed in. Greenwich not able to get it out.
And we did see that. It seemed like the Cardinals had a little bit more time on attack and offensive zone pressure in the first period than they have in this second period. That shot off of McNicholas' stick will hit a body. It'll go out of play here, and the faceoff will be back in the Cardinal zone to the right of Pratka. Simonello in to take the faceoff. Cardinals trying to finish their change to get 5 players on the ice instead of 6. And now that faceoff will be won by Simonello. Pass over towards the point for Braden Caseman. His shot will be fired, and it just goes wide as Simonello is streaking in front of the net. Carson Blockley will get a shot on net and now bounces in front. And now Trent O'Neill will pick that one up, and he's hit way off the puck there from Angelo Simonello. What a hit as he drops O'Neill off and onto the ice.
There he goes again. Angelo Simonello laying the lumber.
Cardinals now getting it out to the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Teddy Sproul now. Indirect pass, and the Tigers able to get it out to the neutral zone. Looks like it's Liz Jack moving it over to Lombardi. Mike Lombardi, senior defenseman now, holding possession. He'll head towards his net again behind the goal line, and a very nice forecheck here from the Tigers. Bennett Rose keeps that puck in at the blue line. Gotten the other way from Lombardi. Now Liz Jack will take possession here for the Cardinals. He'll hit the high glass, and he'll go way down the length of the ice. Pretty fast for an icing
Take another
against the
look.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I want to take another look at this Angelo Simonello hit, as that player only has half a second to realize that Angelo Simonello is bearing down on him and nowhere else to go but through him. And so does Angelo Simonello, as we've seen so many times this season.
Kirshner unable to keep that puck in as it was high off the glass by the Cardinals. And they'll take the pass from Schlappach, and he'll move it towards the neutral zone. Bennett Rose tapping it over to Couch, who will move it back over to Rose. And Farmer takes possession here for the Cardinals. Kept in by Kirshner. Moving it down low for Walsh, and now in front of the net for Rose, and that one will be stopped. Off the stick there of Flatto. Gotten in deep. Sproul will move it over to Couch. Couch now with some speed, passing it over to Rose, and that puck will just be too fast for him to collect. Couch circles back, the indirect pass over to Walsh, and it looks like it's going to be no icing as Walsh hit it before he went off into the bench. Chipping it past the red line, so no icing again. Kirshner trying to keep that puck in. He does so, and as we've seen earlier in the season, that Zamboni door not so friendly to either team, especially when you're trying to keep the puck in on that zone. Now Hertwig now trying to keep it in. Blockley will hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Farmer now. Good hit there from Timmy Gallagher to finish the hit. Keeping it in is Blockley. Now he's got some space alone, and that shot will be over the blocker and over the net there of Pratka. No goal for the Tigers.
Boy, we had a great line of sight at how much room he had on the blocker side there. Good effort by Blockley, just not able to tuck it. Tigers keeping it in. Look at that.
Cardinals trying to clear the zone. Will Britton will keep it in. Now Avalani trying to help him out with the puck, but the Cardinals will dump it down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against Greenwich. They really haven't been able to do anything outside of their own defensive end, and their best plays of this period have been clearing the ice.
Yeah, that is essentially the extent of the Greenwich defensive game plan right now, is to simply ice the puck, get it as far away from these Ridgefield attackers as they can, and that is not working because of the icing calls.
The Tigers definitely smelling blood as they're close to a goal. Here's the shot right off the face-off there from Bennett Rose. It will go wide. Here's the shot, and now it will careen out to the slot. And the Cardinals will get it down on the indirect pass, but not down the length of the ice. Teddy Sproul will take that, trying to fire it over to Simonello. Here's the shot, and it will be tipped wide. Sproul, no trouble with that one. Caseman now trying to get it out for the Tigers. Good hit there from Teddy Sproul. He's now trying to move it forward on the half wall. Ryan McNicholas helps him out, and now he takes possession on the forehand. He'll hit the red line, he'll dump it in deep. The Tigers get it below the goal line of the Cardinal zone. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this second period. Now Angelo Simonello with the forecheck, taken here by Trent O'Neill. And the two of them collided earlier in this game. O'Neill with a lot of speed, heading towards the offensive zone, the backhand shot, and it will be shoveled on net and stopped. Placed out into the corner. Now Kaseman with some room. It looks like he springs ahead his player there. And Joey Couch, and he'll be stopped right at the top of the circle. It will be sent down the length of the ice. And it will be another icing against Greenwich.
Boy, what else is new, right, Michael? Tell you what, though, Sproul better be ready because he was good in the first period when he had all the action around him. Now Prialka is the one with all the action, and Sproul's got to remain ready just in case Greenwich works in transition.
Now Walsh off of the faceoff went from the Tigers trying to take it, but the Cardinals will swiftly intercept that one and get it out to the neutral zone. They'll hit the red line. They'll dump it in deep. Here's a shot, both on net, and that will be steered off into the corner. Meehan now up to the point. The shot, it will be blocked, and now it looks like an odd man rush here for the Tigers. Walsh over to Bennett Rose, back over to Walsh. He shoots. Big save by the glove of Pratka, and they keep it out.
Great job by Pratka there. Man, oh man. That was a breakaway there on the 2-on-0.
That looked like a good opportunity there from the Tigers to do something. Looks like here's the shot from the slot. Big save there by Sproul. Now the Cardinals are creeping. Aronson passing it out to the point. Lombardi now holding it on his forehand. Here's the shot. Big save by Sproul. Rebound gotten out by Walsh as he passes it out to the neutral zone. Delayed offsides here for Greenwich. They'll tag up. Kirchner now moving it up. Cardinals keeping it in, and now Kirchner will get it out of the zone finally. Hertwig now with a lot of room to work with, and he just kind of cut back towards the center of the ice there as the puck was bobbling. Couldn't get free. Schlappach trying to look over for Gallagher across the zone and across the ice. Hertwig now takes possession, moves it over to Gallagher. Gallagher trying to push it forward. Now the Tigers with some speed. They'll have the puck in the corner on the far end. Gallagher's hit from behind there in the corner. Looks like a player's taken down there. Matt Richards wants the call, and he will get it. Looks like the Tiger player is a little bit shaken up after that play, but Ridgefield will go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Yeah, this is the chance that we've been waiting for. Hooking the call. Greenwich sent to the box. Tigers sent to the power play for their first chance. Listen, we've been saying enough about this power play tonight, Michael. It's time for them to let it do the talking for us. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity.
And you know, it would be really nice to be right about something, especially something that would contribute towards a goal. So Simonello lines up with McNicholas behind him. It looks like he's going to try to do that set play where he ties his player up, and he does so, but it will just go too far for McNicholas. Now in the feet there of Clayton Walsh. Crosby knew he trying to get it out, and he will do so successfully. It will go down the length of the ice. And coming back for it is number 14 and Blake Schlappach.
Yeah, Crosby knew he lucky to get that puck out. As Ridgefield, it seems like they've been able to keep everything in, not on that play.
Angelo Simonello now will enter the offensive zone from the center. Ryan McNicholas now moving the puck towards the point there, and Blake Schlappach, and he'll play that one down low as he had a body on him. Looks like Holdsworth now holding possession on his forehand, one of the captains here for this Greenwich team. Good slap away there from Schlappach, and now Bennett Rose has some room to work with it. Moving through the neutral zone, he'll enter the offensive zone from the center. Still holding it on his forehand, the shot will just go wide of Pratka. McNicholas plays it down low for Simonello, and he'll play it down even lower for Rose. Simonello now in the corner, holding possession on his forehand across the zone for McNicholas, and that one will hit a stick and go out to the neutral zone. Tigers getting a couple forward changes now. Kirchner steps onto the ice for Walsh. McNicholas enters the offensive zone from the right side. This shot will be high and wide. Kirchner now holding it on his forehand. Gotten towards the front of the net. Big save there by Pratka, and he steers it off behind the net. In front for Britton. Now in the skates of many players. Gallagher comes away with it. It's on his forehand. Passes it out to Blockley. Blockley walks. He shoots. He scores! Mason Blockley starts off where he left off against St. Joe's, and he makes it 1-0 Tigers.
take another look here. What a job done by these Tigers. And Braca has no idea. All you see is the water bottle go popping off the top of the goal. Great patience and poise by Gallagher to realize that he had the point man open. And that is an absolute rip, top left cheddar. Student section gets a face full of Mason Blockley.
What a goal. What a celebration. Blockley walks the line, fires it from the point just like he did against St. Joe's to win it in overtime on the power play. And the Tigers will strike again on the man advantage here against Greenwich. It's their 6th power play goal that they've scored against Greenwich. And it's the only way that they've scored against the Cardinals. It's only been 5-on-4 or 5-on-3 opportunities that the Tigers have taken into their own hands and put up on the scoreboard. Bennett Rose in to take the face-off here at center ice for the Tigers. Clayton Walsh will backhand it into the zone below the goal line. Walsh getting a lot of ice time here, and, you know, he's really taking every opportunity and making it the best that he can. Hertwig now the shot. It will go wide off the tip there of Walsh. Puck gotten out to the point, and now there was no one there as Hertwig was just filling in for a player there in Bennett Rose. Mason Blockley, the goal scorer here from the Tigers, scoring the first goal of this game, and it would have been Clayton Walsh. But that goal was called off and called back to make the game again 0-0, and Mason Blockley finally will put an end to this deadlock at 0. Here's Kirchner now. Passing out in front for Simonello. That one will go off the back of the net and wide. Still 5-on-4 here for the Tigers. Blockley at the point. Here's another shot. That one will be saved and kicked out by the pad of Pratka. Out to Simonello on the wing towards the front of the net. It will be deflected. He still has possession on the forehand, and he almost found Will Britton right in front of the net. And they just couldn't capitalize on that opportunity. Now, it must have been a 5-minute major that the Cardinals took. I thought it was just a 2-minute minor interference, but it's still a 5-on-4 game after the Tigers had scored. Here's the shot from McNicholas. That one will go high and wide. Cardinals able to get it out, as I was surprised there, but with the waning seconds of the period going here, that will be the final buzzer for the second period. And now after 2, the Tigers lead 1-0. They have 25 seconds remaining on that power play as we start the third period. And the Tigers were able to break the deadlock at 0. Christian, what'd you see?
Yeah, I mean, Michael, you saw it as well. We had finally the scoring was broken, and we were mentioning that power play all night. The last matchup where the 5 power play goals were the only goals. And again, this is a special teams affair, as the only goal in this one is the power play goal from Mason Blockley. We saw the celebration. It was some amazing scenes really at Winter Garden, which is always great on senior night. And now we're going to have to figure out what it is Greenwich needs to do in this third period to come back. Looks like it must have been a double minor or a major penalty. That's a bad miss by us, but we'll be back for the third period to show you what comes next.
Stick around, stay tuned. We'll get a fresh sheet of ice here for the third period here at the Winter Garden Ice Arena in Ridgefield, Connecticut. Tigers lead 1 to the Cardinals 0. Stick around, stay tuned. Third period action.
Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Like this broadcast you're watching now? Do you have an event that you'd like to be streamed or broadcast just like this? Contact us today to get more information on how we can stream your game or event. Just call us at 831-809-6629 or check us out at www.memory2video.com.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. The third period about to get set here. It's 1-0 Tigers. The Winter Garden Ice Arena in Ridgefield, Connecticut. We have some more information on why that goal was called off. The first one that Clayton Walsh crossed the goal line with, off the pass from Joey Couch, was called off because Pratka, the goaltender for the Cardinals, his skate blade came dislodged from his toque and his skate, so he was unable to push over towards the other side. And per a new rule for the last 3 years or so, If the blade comes off of the goaltender's skate, they must call the play dead. He is unable to play his position effectively due to a equipment malfunction. We get that information from our director and video guy, Joey Delgado. So thank you so much for that information. And that's the behind the scenes
that certainly
work
clears
we get
up
from MVP TV.
Exactly, Michael. It certainly clears up some of the confusion we had. And it also looks like towards the end of that period when the Tigers scored the goal, there was another penalty that Greenwich had taken after the goal. So that's why there was still that power play that Ridgefield is going to actually carry over into this third.
And so we restart play. Just about 20 seconds to go. And now about 15 seconds to go in this Tiger power play. And then we will be ready to start this period real at 5-on-5 play to finish this game off in the third period. Will Britton moving it up to the point there where Craig Hertwig was skating. And now Trent O'Neill passed off into the odd man rush. That puck will just go wide of Sproul, and now it'll wrap all the way towards the point. Teddy Johnson passes in front. Now Will Britton takes hold of it for the Tigers. Will Britton moving it over to Gallagher, who will be hit near that Cardinal bench as soon as he played that puck deep to the offensive zone. Hertwig now plays it over to Britton, who can't find a man on that puck. Ian Breezak tries to hit Trent O'Neill, and now the Cardinals coming the other way. Holdsworth now holding position and possession for the Cardinals. And a very nice steal from Dean Scully. His pass is also intercepted. And the Cardinals will hit the red line. Actually, they will not hit the red line, and it will be an icing against Greenwich. Face off in the Cardinal zone.
Yeah, Ridgefield keeping up that good pressure, that good momentum that they built up in that second period. They had a lot of shots on net. This Greenwich goaltender has been good, Praka.
Praka has been really good for the Cardinals today, as the Tigers in that second period had a lot of offensive pressure against the Cardinals, and Praka stood at the top of the crease, and he stood tall against the Tigers' forecheck and offense. Kirchner now, and Schlappak trying to get it out of the zone. Pass over to Bennett Rose, who will move it over to Ryan McNicholas, trying to beat his man on the right side. He will do so, and he'll just whiff on the shot there, as he got around his defenseman in Ryan Matthews. Kirchner hits the red line, dumps it in deep. He's hit high after the play was made. Now Bowden Farmer will take possession as he's quickly gotten off the puck. Now the Tigers trying to keep it in. They can't do so as the Cardinals will get it down deep. But Carson Blockley will take possession. Joe Lewis with the hit. Here's the shot from the half wall, steered off by Sproul. Now gotten towards the other side by the Cardinals. Joey Couch now holding possession on the forehand. He'll try to stretch the zone and go across the ice. Will not be an icing as it hit the goaltender. Now that puck will be sent down the length of the ice by Greenwich this time. And an icing for the Cardinals, 12 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the third period.
That has been the story of this game. If there's one thing that has been trending, it's icings.
It's about the one constant in this hockey game that this game has to provide. Now Ryan McNicholas setting up for that shot right off the draw. It doesn't work this time as well as it did at Dorothy Hamill, but the Tigers retain possession. Carson Blockley now holding possession neatly on the boards. Gotten out to the point. Here's the shot. It will go off a body before going below the goal line and behind the net. Puck kept in there by Braden Kaseman. Plays it down low on the wrap. Now here's a forecheck here from Ridgefield. Pass out to the front for McNicholas off of Carson Blockley's stick. Now McNicholas shooting, and it will just go by Pratka. Kaseman up to the point. That shot will be blocked before hitting the net. And the Cardinals will get it down the length of the ice. Looks like it's slowing up, so they will call no icing. A little bit of a dangerous call there from the referee. But everybody's okay as they're going after that icing call. Gallagher over to Hertwig. Hertwig trying to get around his man. Very good poke check on number 7 and Teddy Johnson. Gallagher will play it towards that near side wall. Blockley walks the line. It looks like a whistle is blown. And I believe it's the door. Yeah, the door was open there. Referee going to go check that one out. Let's see where the faceoff is for this one.
Yeah, we've seen this a couple times when you're in this rink. Sometimes when the visiting team comes on, they don't always latch the door. And it looks like there's maybe a fan there that had that door unlatched. Either way, face-off will get play resumed.
Face-off won by the Tigers. A quick shot from the point. It's tipped wide by Gallagher, and now the Cardinals able to squeak it out of the corner and get it out to the neutral zone. Dean Scully tries to get a stick on that. Now O'Neill in the front, and now Holdsworth had a golden chance for the Cardinals to tie this one up. And he will just whiff on that play. Good back check from the Tigers, and it remains 1-0. Delayed offsides for the Cardinals here. Blockley coming the other way, headed towards the Cardinal goal. Ridgefield will enter the offensive zone from the right side. Will Britton, he's wrestled to the ground. Now Dean Scully will move it over to Clayton Walsh. Walsh towards the net, and it looks like the play will be stopped when the Tigers were touching the puck. So it looks like Will Britton, in his senior night, will go to the box. Let's see what the call's for. Looked like 2 minutes for interference, but he's going to be the only one to go to the box. I thought he was tied up with a player, though.
You can see you get the stick tied up in the skates there of the Greenwich player, and that's going to be a call every single time.
Face off in the Ridgefield zone to the right of Sproul. Tigers on the penalty kill once again. They have 2 shorthanded goals on the season, and they've allowed 4 power play goals when they're on the penalty kill. It looks like there was a lot of slashing going on. Schlappach now just protecting himself from number 18 and Hayden Odelfeld. He was really going to work as the puck was under Schlappach's chest there and is under his chest protector. Not sure if anyone's going to go to the box. Doesn't seem like anybody will. Yep, just a stoppage of play. Clayton Walsh in to take the face-off here. The Cardinals now got it out to the point. They'll hold, they'll fire, and that one will not hit the net as it hit a body and went off into the corner. Now at the point again, that shot is blocked by number 23 and Dean Scully playing the top of the penalty kill. He'll now make the interception and the steal in the neutral zone. The Cardinals will quickly regain possession. The backhanded pass turned over back towards the Tigers, and Clayton Walsh will get it in deep. Dean Scully will be the first player on that one. Now the Cardinals able to push it forward. Odelfeld past the red line, still holding possession on his forehand, gets around Gallagher. Can't get around Schlappach though, now gets possession back on his stick. And he goes all the way around the zone, still holding possession on the half wall. Odelfeld has had the puck for about 20 seconds now. The shot will go off the right pad of Sproul and into the corner. Now Odelfeld from the corner, passing it towards the point, and it will just go off as he was being tripped up there on the play. No call from the referee. Now the Cardinals trying to move it north. And it will be shoved back down by the Tigers. Good hit there from Timmy Gallagher. Now the Tigers get a shot on net on Preka. Looks like Holdsworth. He had a golden opportunity earlier in this period. Just about 4 minutes and some change to go in this third period. Cardinals pressing now. Farmer back over to his point man. And now a big play for the Tigers. It looks like an odd man rush for McNicholas. Now in the slot. Here's the shot. Big save by the blocker of Preka. That would have been a beautiful penalty kill goal. And it would have been the third penalty kill goal of the Tigers season this season.
Yeah, what a shot there by McNicholas. He gets the little one-touch dangle through the legs of the defender and gets a really good shot off. Credit to Preka for standing his ground.
Ian Breezak having a lot of zone time there on the penalty kill, and while he was doing that, the Tigers go back to 5. So it's 5-on-5 hockey once again. Will Britton on the ice here for the Tigers. Now the puck gotten out towards the far boards by the Cardinals. Spinning it the other way and stolen now by the Cardinals again. O'Neill on the backhand towards the front. Beautiful pick out there by Bennett Rose. Playing a strong, solid defensive game today, Bennett Rose is. He's a forward on the 2-3-4 check, so he has been more of a center back or half-back winger position for the Tigers today. He'll now get possession here for Ridgefield. Gets it out to the neutral zone, not far enough, as the Cardinals will slap it down with Theo Fales. Fales now in front. Here's the shot, hit hard off the puck there from Kirchner. The Tigers are now going to send it down the length of the ice. It will not hit the goaltender, and it will be icing against the Ridgefield Tigers.
The Tigers needed a break after this, a great chance after a turnover. Greenwich with the steal. This shot never gets to goal because of a great forecheck, or should I say back check, defensive effort there from the Tigers.
Face off in the Ridgefield into the right of Sproul. Now it's won here by the Tigers. Kirchner with a lot of room on the left side to work with. He's going to enter the offensive zone from the left. Holding it on his forehand. Now around the goal. His defender loses his stick out to the front, and that shot will be just pushed wide by Schlappach on the half wall. Back towards the point from the Tigers now. That shot will be wide, and it will go all the way out. And it looks like a high sticking against the Tigers, and the faceoff will be in the Ridgefield end. Haven't seen a lot of Angelo Simonello in a little bit, so just hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, that's definitely noteworthy, as Simonello is usually one of the guys with some of the higher minutes on this team.
Faceoff will be won back by Ridgefield. Sproul now. Backhanded try towards the half wall. Clayton Walsh trying to get on that puck, and now it gets out to the neutral zone off the good forecheck from Walsh. Walsh has had a really good game today, playing a lot more minutes than he usually does in this game against the Cardinals, and he's really been showing out here for this Tigers team. They'll now regain possession here for Ridgefield. With speed from the left side, big save and a big rebound comes out, but Pratka will swallow that one up with the glove. Telling his defenseman and forechecker there, Joey Couch, to just chill as he puts his stick down towards the ice. Nice save there from Pratka. And face off deep in the Cardinal end.
Knocks it down with the glove initially, and then the rebound is there only for a half a second. Couch not able to slap that one home, but good effort on the forecheck.
Face-off won here by Ridgefield. Now unable to get anything going in the offensive zone. Timmy Gallagher comes back. Makes a good back check. Good forecheck here again from Gallagher. But the Tigers unable to enter the offensive zone. Blockley taken down. It looks like the referee's hand is in the air. Delayed call here for tripping. Oh no. I guess not. Yeah, and you know what? It either was a delayed offsides or I just mistook the coach's hand for the referee's. The shot off a beautiful move to get alone in the zone there from Dean Scully will just go wide. Very nice play there from Scully. Blockley now comes down low. Hertwig now is going to play it out to Gallagher, who was in the neutral zone, so the Tigers can just get a full-bodied change here. Bowden Farmer now trying to play it out for the Cardinals, taken here by Kirchner. Now taken back by Breezak in the neutral zone. Back over to Will Britton in the offensive zone. Here's the shot. It will go wide. It's high in the air. Good hit on the forecheck here from Bennett Rose. Now Breezak coming down low. That puck will be shipped down the length of the ice by Farmer. But it will not be an icing. Let's send it over to Justin as he's on the telestrator. Justin, what do you see?
Thank you, guys. Looking at this beautiful move here. Let me just stop it right here, rewind it, and let me pull up my marker here. What we're missing, we have two good moves here, but we have two opportunities for this pass here. We're looking once, we're looking twice. Instead of shooting, we should be having calling out here. And I'm going back to live action.
Thanks, Justin, for that mid-game report. Always fun to see that telestrator being used. Now at the red line, the Greenwich Cardinals will get it in deep. Off the stick there, Ryan Matthews. Teddy Sproul trying to clear out for his brother and the rest of the Tigers. Good play by Joey Couch and Teddy Sproul. Sproul heads south towards his own goal. Now hits the winger on the wall. And now the Cardinals will slap it back towards the Tigers. They're going to have to do another regroup. Stolen back by the Cardinals. Trent O'Neill's pass will go wide, and they're going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Just about 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this third period. Indirect pass over to Clayton Walsh from Joey Couch. That one will go back to the Cardinals' possession. Walsh now. It's stolen from him in the neutral zone. The Cardinals entering from the left side. The shot, it will be whiffed on as Braden Casement got down on a knee to block it. Good strength from him there as he bodies a man off the puck in the corner. But now that man will get up and play some offense here for the Cardinals. Some more puck battles deep in the Ridgefield zone as the Cardinals trying to go to work here. They haven't really made a pass yet, but they've just been cycling the puck down. They almost keep the puck in there at the blue line, but it will go down the length of the ice. No icing as they had a chance to touch that one up. High off the glass and out of the zone they will go. Blockley now entering the offensive zone from the left side. He'll now keep it in at the blue line. Here's the shot. It will go on net, and Praka will stop that with the glove. A stoppage of play here, face off in the Greenwich zone to the right of Praka.
As we work into this final 5 minutes and even under 4 minutes now, Greenwich has to be thinking that this is crunch time. Might have to look for that early goaltender pull as they really have not been able to generate any sustained offensive attack.
And anytime I see a offensive zone face-off here for the Tigers this season after the last time the Tigers played Greenwich, I always think, are they going to score on this draw? Because of the shot with 0.5 seconds left to go on the clock that McNicholas placed in the back of the net to end the second period at the Dorothy Hamill Ice Arena in Greenwich, Connecticut. You can catch that clip during the Ranger game tomorrow, during the first intermission, during the MSG 150 around the league and around the world. See that clip on MSG as the Tigers and the Cardinals here getting down to the final 4 minutes in this period. Farmer now hitting his winger on the half wall. The Cardinals heading north. Tigers will take the puck in the neutral zone, get it in deep. Bowden Farmer now collecting for the Cardinals. And now it looks like the Tigers are going to take a penalty here. Oh no, it was just a delayed offsides. I thought that they were going to get the defenseman there for a little bit of a trip call. O'Neill. Passing it over to Johnson. Johnson plays it down low. Holdsworth goes to work in the corner. Now plays it out to Gilbride. And what a hit there from Kirchner, dropping his defenseman right on the blue line. Now Bowden Farmer taking possession. He's got wheels through the neutral zone. On the forehand, he'll walk, he'll fire. That one will go wide. Good steal there from the Tigers in the neutral zone. Bennett Rose trying to do a good forecheck. But the Cardinals able to seep him out and get the puck out of the play. Teddy Johnson now trying to walk. Mason Blockley with the steal. He'll now head north. Enters the offensive zone on the left side. Here's the shot. Big rebound comes out. Now in front of the net. And the Cardinals will be able to clear. John Meehan now. Good stop again to get back is Blockley. Blockley likes to jump in on the rush there as the offensive defenseman that he is. He makes a nice play to get back as well. Joey Couch now walks in the neutral zone, fires it on net, and Praka will play it out for Ryan Matthews. Matthews towards the near side wall. Stolen here from Hertwig. Gotten back from the Cardinals. Matthews now on the far end. Have a good breakout here from the Cardinals. Joe Lewis and Hertwig looked like they were tied up now. It looks like empty net, 6-on-5 here. The Tigers now moving it forward. Puck now bouncing from team to team in the neutral zone. If the Tigers can get possession on it, they have an empty net to shoot at with just under a minute to go here. Schlapbach now looking towards the goal and reverses the side. Kirchner goes back to Schlapbach, who will go back to Kirchner, but it looks like a Cardinal was there behind the net. They'll keep it in at the blue line. Here's the shot. It will be blocked before getting towards the net. Lizjak now will walk. He'll play it down low. Good job by Gallagher to slap it towards the other side on the wall. Towards the front of the net. That one now behind the goal line, and Kirchner will take care of that play. Trying to wrap the puck out of the zone. Can't do so as the Cardinals will keep it in. Teddy Johnson now holding on his forehand. Goes up to the point. Here's the shot. It will be tipped wide up and out of play. Stoppage of time here late in the third period. Face off back in the Ridgefield zone.
Great job here by the Cardinals in crunch time desperation. And you can tell they're playing like it. Look at the battle going on in front of the net. Sproul has to maintain composure. He's able to see that one through and watches as it deflects overhead into the netting. Timeout now for Greenwich. They're going to talk this over. Not a lot of time left. If they want to tie this game under 20 seconds, this is going to have to be a set play, maybe a shot from the point, or some kind of a one-timer, I would imagine, some kind of a setup. Let's send it over to Justin real quick, see if we can get something on the telestrator.
Hey guys, once again here, I want to really give the goalie here some credit. Bringing out my marker again here. I have 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I could jog a little more here. 4. I have 4 players in front of his eyes, and he still gets in the way to make that save. It gets blocked, but if it doesn't get blocked, he's in position to make that play through 4 sets of bodies. That's really impressive, and I just saw that one to let you guys know. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that insight, Justin. And we are just about set to restart play here. Face off deep in the Tiger end. Cardinals definitely drew something up for this play, as Christian was talking about. It's going to have to be some sort of one-time opportunity. The Cardinals need one more player, as they're missing their extra man. It's still 5-on-5 right now. Once that player in Joe Lewis steps over the boards, it's 6-on-5. Referee blows the whistle, and he is ready to drop the puck. It's one back here from Hertwig. Now sent down the length of the ice by Blockley towards the net. It's in! What a shot! What a goal! Looked like it was Mason Blockley as he celebrates into the fan crowd. He gets his second goal of the game, and the Tigers now lead 2-0.
Mark Messier-esque 1994, all the way down 200 feet. Goal line to goal line. Blockley, a multi-goal scorer in this one. And the Tigers are going to win this one by the score of 2-0.
What a game from Mason Blockley. It was his second goal of the game and his 5th goal of the season. Starting off this one as he left off the St. Joe's game. He won that one in overtime. What a job from Mason Blockley. On his senior night, will score both goals for the Tigers to collect this victory. It's their second shutout, and it's Andrew Sproul's 3rd shutout of his season. Fantastic year from Sproul. He does it on his senior night. What a job from this whole Tigers team.
Yeah, what a night here. All the families in attendance, everybody able to see a great win. And as these two teams line up for the handshake, these Tigers have to be very happy with the result tonight. First star is going to be obvious, Michael. Or maybe not, because we have a shutout, but we also have a 2-goal scorer. So there's some things that we have to sort out there. Sure.
100%. I think the 3rd star of this game, his goal was called back, but he had a fantastic game of hockey, playing the most that he's ever played as a Tiger. Getting a lot of ice time today. Number 3, Clayton Walsh, gets the 3rd star of this one. The 2nd star, in my opinion, I think it's got to be number 1, the goaltender in Andrew Sproul, gets the shutout off of 15-plus shots. Fantastic job to keep the Cardinals scoreless against the Tigers this season. Both goaltenders get it done, get the shutout. Britain had the shutout earlier in the season. They face Sproul this time. They can't get any goals as well. And the 1st star of this game, I think, like you were saying, it's got to be obvious. Number 19, Mason Blockley, gets the game-winning goal on the 1st goal of the game and solidifies the dagger and solidifies the game with the 200-foot goal. What a shot from Mason Blockley to get it into the empty net, and those are your 3 stars of the game.
Yeah, great game overall. Just an absolute joy, I'm sure, for everybody in attendance. And to get the win on home ice on senior night, you can't ask for much more. And these Tigers now have something to take into this latter half of the year. See if they can close out with a bang, get a good stretch here as we go into the FCX and States.
Just 5 more games left in the regular season for this Ridgefield Tigers 2024-25 campaign. Be sure to tune in to tomorrow's Ranger game on MSG Network, as you'll see the 0.5-second goal from Ryan McNicholas as he ended the second period in the first game between the Tigers and the Cardinals. You'll see that highlight on the 150 around the league. And then be sure to tune back here with us at MVP TV as the Tigers face Notre Dame Prep at the Martiri Family Ice Arena at Sacred Heart University this Wednesday, February the 5th at 6:30 p.m. Be sure to check that game out. And from all of us here at MVP TV, I was your host, Michael Conciatore, alongside my color guy, Christian Conciatore, from the studio, Justin Couette, and our director and cameraman, Joey Delgado. Thank you so much, fans. Good night. We'll see you next time.